I read this book, son. It's called Out of the Darkness, the story of blacks moving north from 1890 to 1940. This is the time before your grandmother was born. She was born in 1946, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Great Journeys by James Haskins and Kathleen Benson. What can you tell me about the cover of the book here?
A kid is in apparently work clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's he doing? Is that a painting or is it a window?
It's probably a window.
Because that
So
tree
he's
looks like it's on its side.
so yeah, he might be actually on the second floor. There might be the balcony or the roof. Who knows? All right. What about his shoes?
None.
No shoes. All right. And you see the bag, suitcase. It's old. It looks like he is about to travel. So I grew up in Chicago from age 7 to 19. And Chicago is a black city. As far as like inside the city, it's everybody's black. If you get on the bus, I was like the only white one on the bus. Things like that. It's a very racist city. There are some areas that the black people cannot go into, like where the mayor was from, Bridgeport. That was a city that was not a city. That was a neighborhood that was just for whites. All right. So here we have a photo. Right, the lady and the gentleman. The story of the great migration of southern blacks to northern cities from the late 1890s to the post-World War I period. So this is from 1890, after they were freed by Lincoln in what year? 1865. I believe that's either the time the Civil War ended. So they were on a farm, right? The black people. And then they moved to where? To the northern cities until after the First World War, which was against not Hitler, but against Germany. The Second World War was also Germany against everybody, and it was
Russia.
Russia helped us. It was Hitler in the Second World War. All right, so in Chicago, this is a black city. Detroit is another black city. I think Baltimore is another black city. I just heard about it. Have you heard anything about Baltimore?
No.
Baltimore, I think it's in Maryland. It's one of the states. There are 50 states in the United States at this time. All right, so in Chicago, the buses are excellent, just like New York. Buses and trains. People don't want a car because there's no place to park it. All right. I visited your uncle Rafael when I was about 11, 12 years old. And he was sitting on a window on the fourth floor looking down at his car to see who was breaking into the cars because somebody was stealing in the neighborhood, you know. They used to steal the radios. Radios with a cassette player, huh? Maybe. Who knows? It was long ago. Okay, so outside Chicago, like when you drive a bit, where there are no buses, that's where the white people live. That's called suburbs. The whole United States has become suburbia. There's a word called urban sprawl. Have you heard of it? I don't really know how to explain it. It's like everywhere is, if you get lost over here and over there, it's the same thing. It's like house. Remember, have you seen a movie where Matt Damon goes into one movie and he parks in somebody's driveway and the guy yells, "Wrong house!" And, you know, and then he backs it up and parks in the next house.
How does he not know what his house is?
No, because it's supposed to be a joke, but all of these houses, they look identical.
Wait, your thing just rang, so that means right now it's 6 o'clock?
No, I put the alarm on for 4:40, and I thought I hit the stop button.
It's 4:60. It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, it's the 5 o'clock alarm. Okay. So that just tells you that it's like, have you ever seen the movie The Cell?
No.
Where this lady has to make a phone call and she calls a stranger, please help me, please go pick up my children before they get kidnapped, things like that from school. And he does it. He's a young man, and he goes to pick up her kids, and then he's on the phone looking for her, and he said, "What kind of car do you drive?" A minivan. And all around there, they were all minivans.
Wow.
All right,
So he couldn't find what
it's
car it
like
was.
which car? It's like which car is it? You've seen when we were at the park and the minivan would drive by, and I used to say to you, "Is that your mother?"
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. All right, so back to this book. What are you working on?
YouTube. I wanted to show you the build box. That's what it's called. It's so much better.
It's an app.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He can make a game in 60 seconds. This guy
Mm-hmm.
with this app. Basically, all he's doing is playing a Flappy Bird game. He
Flappy Bird. Mm-hmm.
grabs those little pole thingies,
Mm-hmm.
puts them there, duplicate there, duplicate there, duplicate there, another level there, duplicate again. But then after that, 60 seconds is up. He's already done. You can play it and everything. But he said, "Now this is the same thing." So what he did was he put chainsaws. He put little spikes that would go up and down, up and down. So that it was so much more hard. He said that he loved making very, very hard games.
Mm-hmm.
The one I'm watching right now is, wow, he's trying to make it very intense.
So in Chicago, the motto of the city is learn to fight or get out of town. That's the motto of the city. And then a police officer from Philadelphia, you know what he said?
What?
The city of brotherly love. Yeah, right. When he was a young man, he's old now. He was a police officer. And guess what happened?
What?
He went to a high school report for some gang violence, and he said the first thing that happened was his partner lost his gun.
Wow.
I mean that tells you how, because it's a sad environment. What I like about what you mentioned about this guy, build the box.
It's 41 seconds, 41 minutes.
So you want me to see it, right?
Oh no, I already watched it. But
Alright.
he just click and drag. It's super easy. This is the one I'm gonna get next. Game design for beginners, I think.
I used to carry you like that. See, the baby.
Mhm.
That's a bigger brother, I think. That's well, it could be the dad too. It's a young man.
Do you think the libraries close the internet once they close?
Maybe they stay for another 15 minutes before they leave. When you see no cars, I think they shut everything down.
Yeah, because
They
I
have
think
one,
they're
two-
starting to shut down
The free internet connection. So I got out of town, son. I learned to fight, but I needed it back when I was in that environment. That's why I taught you Tai Chi Chuan. All right, you see this city? I think this is already in the north. Oh, look at this one. This is in the south. How do I know?
That's
No, you see behind them, it's all like green. Is it corn or something?
maybe.
I don't know. It's a black and white photograph. But on page 10 of this book, you see them? I think they're in the... You see the tall buildings behind them?
Yeah.
Something's weird about it too.
Yeah, it looks so.
It looks
2D.
like it looks like a bomb fell in this building. I mean,
Oh, this game he made called Phases.
oh, this is Southern Town.
Yeah, there's a game he made called
Mhm.
Phases. And in the comments, they said you just love making games that are impossible. I haven't seen what it is yet, but according to all the comments, they're like, impossible. I cannot beat level whatever.
Well, with these games,
Yeah.
what I like about it, make another, make another, make another. Did you see the movie Gray? It was about a man that survives against a wolf and
And
Actually,
at the end, he dies.
he dies against the wolves. Yes.
Yeah, that was the name.
Liam
right?
is the name of this actor. I saw him in another movie called Taken, and Taken 1 and 2. Oh, look at that.
Is someone calling?
Grandmother. Hello, God bless you. This is Daniel. We're at the library.